Embrace this affirmation, this heart's whisper, with quiet reverence, and watch as your desires manifest before your eyes, thereby paving the way for remarkable and potentially life-altering occurrences. This process begins with a simple question. How does one define prayer? Most faith traditions, and indeed, most of humanity across the globe, engage in prayer in one form or another. Some individuals may object to this term, asserting that their rituals differ, but their actions mirror the concept in many ways. They voice positive assertions, perform certain rituals, or make affirmative incantations. So, what does prayer truly mean? At its core, a prayer can be thought of as an earnest appeal to a superior entity. This superior entity could be your elevated self, your higher consciousness, the universal spirit or God, as perceived in various faith traditions. It involves asking for help, intervention, or mediation, usually, but not always, related to a personal matter or situation. It's an act of reaching out, of attempting to connect with a force larger than oneself, in search of guidance, assistance, or a resolution to a problem. In this context, we've alluded to a supernatural prayer in the title of our discussion. But what does this mean? The term supernatural is often used to describe phenomena that transcend or operate outside of what we understand as scientific understanding or natural laws. It speaks to something beyond our everyday experiences, something that defies conventional explanation. When a normal prayer is answered, it brings immense inner joy and satisfaction. We are left in awe, our spirits lifted, our hearts filled with gratitude. But when a prayer is answered in a way that seems utterly impossible or highly improbable, when something happens that we can't explain, we are left flabbergasted and in disbelief. We find ourselves in the presence of the extraordinary, the miraculous. High-spirited individuals may not comprehend how or why their extraordinary prayers were answered in such a way, but they recognize the undeniable fact that they were heard. And for that, they experience profound gratitude. This unique prayer that we are discussing, dear friends, possesses a very special quality. It has an inherent vibrational quality that resonates powerfully, a kind of frequency that aligns with the divine thought process of God, Spirit, or the Source. It's so influential and potent that it effectively compels all sacred wisdom, all divine knowledge, to act in your favor. This great energy, the energy of the cosmos, the universe, is prompted to act on your behalf by the eternal wisdom embodied by the Spirit of Light and God. This prayer stands apart from many others. It is unique as it does not necessitate visualizations or repetitions. There's no need for vision boards, for affirmations, for incantations, or chants. It is powerful because it synchronizes the spiritual source with the frequency of generosity, thereby making you receptive to the frequency of receiving, of being open to the abundance that the universe has to offer. This miraculous prayer, my friends, holds the power to activate your ability to attract what you truly want. It can act as a key, unlocking the door to a world of possibilities. The genius behind this prayer is a man named Frederick Dodson, an author of more than 50 books on topics such as creative manifestation and the law of attraction. His extensive contributions to the field have made a profound impact, yet despite his voluminous output, many are still unaware of his existence. Yet his influence is palpable, and his wisdom can bring a miracle into your life. Now, as you prepare to retreat into the realm of dreams, before you surrender to sleep, I invite you to whisper this miraculous affirmation. Don't say it loudly, yet don't confine it to the silent corridors of your mind. You must whisper it, give it voice, let it float into the universe. Here's the invocation. Thank you for showing that the issue has already been resolved. This magnificent affirmation is rooted entirely in the principle of assumption. It's all about expressing gratitude, about feeling thankful not just for what you have now, but also for what you are yet to receive. It aligns you perfectly with the universal consciousness, establishing a deep connection where mind and spirit are one. It opens you to receive because you are so grateful for what you already possess, because you recognize and appreciate the abundance in your life. Let's consider a few examples of how to utilize this affirmation. It's crucial to be specific with your intentions, to articulate exactly what you're seeking. If you're dealing with relationship troubles, you might whisper, "Thank you for showing that my challenging relationship has already been resolved." Or if you're struggling financially, grappling with monetary woes, you could say, "Thank you for showing that my financial issues have already been resolved." And if health issues are of concern to you, your prayer could be, "Thank you for showing that my health problems have been resolved." This affirmation can be tailored to fit your individual circumstances, to align with your unique needs and desires. The principle remains the same, but the specifics can be adapted to reflect what you're seeking. Remember, this supernatural affirmation is based on the principle of assumption. It is devoid of pleas, petitions, lamentations, wishes, or hopes. It simply is. It is an expression of gratitude, of acknowledgement of the abundance that exists in your life, and a receptiveness to receive more. As you utter this prayer, anticipate reception. Expect extraordinary responses to your prayers, and when that day arrives, when your prayer is answered in ways that you could never have imagined, I invite you to share your story. Celebrate your miracle, and in doing so, inspire others on their journey. I hope you enjoyed today's message. See you in the next video.